Hello everybody and welcome back. After 3 assassins have already died in vain attempts to kill the Chaos Master Sorcerer, a 4th one has been dispatched, I hope. He's the right guy to fulfill the task, otherwise Granddad, old school assassin from the Black Codex, will have to be sent back. Maybe with a power fist sword and displacer field combat drugs and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, as you can see, these are our models, the same models as in our last 3 assassination attempts. Only this one is another one. This time we've got the beautifully painted model, the last one. And what's special about him is that he's able to shoot twice, I think.
If he remains stationary. So that's a specialty of the Vindicare Temple.
And he's got several different rounds of
a rifle and a pistol, and he has 3 different ammunition rounds, but he can use them only once per battle. So you have to really think about when it's the right moment to use them. Otherwise, he has the normal characteristics of an assassin. In my opinion, we haven't played the game yet, but in my opinion, I think it's for this task maybe the weakest assassin, because if he gets stuck in close combat, he isn't able to use his marksmanship to kill the sorcerer. But maybe, let's see if the deployment is good in the first round, maybe it's a quick game.
But wasn't the last one even worse in close combat because he didn't have any close combat weapons? And he's got a pistol at least?
Yeah, nor does he.
Okay, because the last one only could strike with strength 5.
That's the same for the Vindicare Assassin. Weapon skill 8 for attacks, strength 5.
But isn't the pistol better than... Okay. So let's see. The Chaos Force, as I've already mentioned, is the same as last time. We've got a Master Sorcerer level 3 with Displacer, Force X, 3 bolt pistol, and this time we've got Ping 5 Siege Firestorm, Bolt of Change. 3 Terminators, 1 of them with a Reaper, 3 Veterans, 1 Autocannon, 1 Missile Launcher. 6, I think we forgot one. I forgot to bring along the correct number of them, because in the earlier battles, in the first 2, I thought we had 7, but doesn't mind. Now we've got 6 Imperial Guard. 1 of them, the leader, has got a kind of sword in order to be able to parry, and we've got 1 Bloodletter, although technically you need 3 of them. I've only painted 1, and 1 Rhino, and that's it. Okay, quite fascinating. We've rolled for deployment as last time with our scatter dice to determine where the models are from the center on and which direction they are facing. And this time we've got the Rhino over here, and nearly all of the mean heavy units facing in this direction. We've got, and that's really bad, we've got my army commander, the Master Sorcerer, Alex Target, on his own. Only the feeble Traitor Guard next to him, and he's rather far off, at least. I think these are maybe 8-10 inches away, the single Bloodletter. And here we've got perfect camouflage. You won't you'll nearly fail to notice him. He's here behind our Chaos Veterans, and it's a great piece of terrain, because if you take a closer look at it, it's a kind of cave, and you might be able to get from one place of the rock towards the other. Okay, that's it, and we'll be back after Alex first turn to represent the lightning fast reactions and the attack strike of our assassin.
Okay, that's the end of the first movement phase of the Vindicare Assassin. Yeah, there were some difficult decisions to make. On the one way, I could have charged the heavy weapons of the Chaos Marines in order to reduce the threat by being shot. Otherwise, I would have stuck in close combat and the Terminators would have charged into me next turn, so I decided to go 6 inches through the cave beneath the rock and position myself here in order to have a clear view on the Sorcerer.
Such a great camouflage of the Vindicare.
Unfortunately, I only can shoot once now because I have moved, but nevertheless I'm trying to hit, I'm trying to hit the Chaos Sorcerer and using the shield breaker ammunition, which means if I successfully hit the Sorcerer, then if he has any protective shields or fields, they will be destroyed for the rest of the game.
Yeah, this would help me because I've only got a displacer field.
So I will hit on 2+.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
It failed to it.
Oh man.
Okay, that's the end of my first turn.
Okay, granted the wisdom of Zinj, he already moved away because he knows that these assassination attempts can end in a horrible way. And so he ran away and turned in order to be able to use his psychic powers, whereas the single demon, the Bloodletter, as well as 2 of the Traitor Guard succeeded in their charges. The Rhino moved around the rock and they ran as they wouldn't have been able to shoot anyway. So we've got a close combat between the assassin and 2 of the Traitor Guard, including the sword-wielding, less pistol-armed leader. The other one, I think, only has got less gun. So let's do my regular guy with the less gun first. I've got a weapon skill of 2, so I've got 5 charging, 6. 1 from you is 7.
Okay, 13. So
I can remove the model.
6.
And that's great, because as I've only got 6, if you kill the next one, they'll have to take a break test. But he's got 3 dice.
6s.
I'm glad we've got this on camera. But I think you wouldn't have needed it against him.
That's the overkill.
Oh! He's got 2 plus 6 is 8, charging 9, second attacker is 10.
That's 17.
Okay, 7. Oh, I could have made you parry, but it won't matter.
Okay, 6 hits.
I'll remove this one and then I have to take a break test because I've suffered 2 out of 6 and they've probably only got a lowly
10, I think,
far too much.
Okay, so they will run 2d6 away from the threat.
Or towards cover.
So maybe reaching the wood.
Okay.
Not reaching the wood, but in the direction of the wood.
Let's run see.
9 inches.
10.
9.
Oh, 9. Okay. So 9.
Border of the forest.
And I think this was a great move till now, but now we've got our Bloodletter. Where can we put? Yep. And the Bloodletter, I think, has got 2 dice, and now he's got 4 dice, and I'd like you to parry the 6, because I've got a kind of held blade here. And now I think I've charged. I've got 4 is my highest. Weapon skill 5 plus 4 is 9, charging 10. 1 from you is 11, plus 2, 13 for the third attacker.
I have got 13 as well.
But I've only got initiative 6 and you probably got 8. Yeah, so it's 1 strike. My toughness 3.
Okay,
So it's 2 plus. And I've only got 1 wound. And my 4+ demon save. No, I'm gone.
Hooray! Okay. I think we forgot the psychic phase last turn.
Okay, doesn't matter.
But now you turn your face me, so let's say now you be aware of the threat.
Let's just roll 2 dice. 1 for me, 1 for you. This is mine. Nothing psychic duel, can't use it, so I'll discard it, and that's the end of our psychic phase. And that's the end of my first turn. And now Alex is free of enemy attackers, so he'll be able to shoot once more.
Okay guys, second turn. Fortunately I was able to kill all my close quarter combatants. So now I'm free to use my Exitus rifle once more, but as I didn't move this turn I can shoot twice with it. So I will use my second special ammunition called
Second bullet.
Hellfire, because the Hellfire shell gives me a d6 damage if I successfully hit and wound the enemy.
Okay.
So maybe my only and probably my last chance to kill the Chaos Sorcerer. Okay, hitting with the Hellfire round.
As always.
Oh, he's
That's bad.
he's maybe a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Okay, he shot twice and twice time he missed. Okay, then I use my normal shot with the Exitus long rifle. And this time he hits.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Strength toughness.
Strength 5.
I've got toughness 5, so it's 4+. Yep, did it.
Minus 3 save modifier.
So I've got
6
6 plus armor and then a displacer.
No.
No,
Displacer.
I'm nearly
Yeah, but
dead.
it only
And
makes
3
one
plus
wound, so-
displacer. And if I displace now we've got 1 wound. First wound scored. If he hadn't hit that bad in the beginning, the shield might already have vanished.
Shield breaker and with the Hellfire with d6 wounds.
But you might still be lucky because I'm close to the edge. And let's say if I displace, it's a kind of victory for you.
Risk, okay, then on to the psychic phase. Only 1 warp card is dead.
1 for you, and that's, I think we can.
I can't anything, that's the end of my second turn.
We're back at the end of my second turn, as you can see. The sorcerer tried to get into cover to flee. He's already wounded. He's behind the rock, whereas the rhino tried to position itself between the army commander and the enemy.
Luckily, it has a searchlight and can put a beam onto the assassin.
And they went on Overwatch because they move or fire, and they walked around, and I think maybe one of the 3 might do another wound. And here we've got them. It was a kind of unlucky roll. They only rolled 4, so not all of them got into cover, so I can't try already. So all we can do is do some shooting. The rhino is first. I think I'll hit on a 3. No. And now we've got the Terminators. They've got a Bliss's kill. Bliss's kill of 5, 2 on 2.
Okay,
Both
4 hits in total.
The first 2 shots, strength toughness on 5s. No. And the next one, 2 on 5s. No.
And the Reaper cannon.
And the Reaper.
Yeah. Why don't you roll a 1?
And this will be
okay, 2d6 and you
a
can
problem for you.
1 dice.
I'll re-roll this one, hoping for
3 hits.
I've got 3 high strengths,
2
high
plus 2 wound.
multiple wound. 3 times 2 plus all of them, and now you've got 4 dodges. Otherwise, you might have some problems.
Went through.
And this one might be enough because I think the Reaper autocannon has either got D10 like an assault cannon, or at least the heavy bolt is D4, so maybe it's D6 in the middle positioned.
Alright, just to look it up in the Chaos Codex, what's the amount of damage dealt by the Reaper cannon?
So much cool stuff, but I think we'll... What should be here? Yeah. Reaper Auto is D6. Yeah.
D6.
It's a position between the heavy bolter and...
Okay, it's 4 wounds, the Vindicare Assassin. Oh, and he's killed.
Yeah, but
okay,
it was
killed
close.
by Reaper. No, what not close. I think if you have watched the last, maybe we can commence the conclusion. If you watched our last battle report with the Chaos Assassin, I think even the Chaos failed to wound the enemy Psyker, but he killed almost the whole Chaos force. And if he wasn't shot in the last turn of the Chaos player, I think he would have reached the Chaos Sorcerer in close combat, and I think that would be the end of the Sorcerer.
I even thought about charging the Colexus, my Psyker, together with the Traitor Guard, with the remaining ones, and we did a fun roll. He would have died because I didn't know about the
life train ability.
Yeah.
So he would be trained of a certain amount of weapon skill or ballistic skill, and if it's reduced to 0, then he is be slain.
And this time he was really unlucky because the first 2 shots went wide. Despite a weapon ballistic skill of 8 and targeters.
But if you roll a 1, so
only one of them had gone through.
Especially the Hellfire Shell.
Okay, so old school versus new school. Next time you'll see.
I think the High Lords of Terror are really pissed off because they already spent 4 assassins from 4 different temples in order to kill the sorcerer,
and even now they are sending a WhatsApp to the Grand Shrine.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, bye.